You confused. You lost, and all you're doing is adding more confusion in the world with your type of thinking. And that's messed up. Keep going to 15.
Verse 15.
28, 49.
Lo, I will bring a nation upon you from far, O house of Israel.
Oh, house of who?
O house of Israel.
Go ahead.
Saith the Lord.
Uh-huh.
It is a mighty nation.
A mighty nation. Go ahead.
It is an ancient nation.
An ancient nation. Go ahead.
A nation whose language thou knowest not.
Okay.
Neither understand of what they say.
They don't understand what they own say. They teach you, you notice that they always try to correct you in your English? Oh, that's not proper English. Like English was the only damn language in the world. It ain't God's language. God didn't write in that language. So why should I care? You created it. You didn't even speak English when you spoke Greek. Go ahead.
In English, it's made up of so many different dialects.
Yeah, Latin. It's actually from Latin linguistic.
It's like over.
I don't care.
It's like 300 dialects.
Bring that up.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
As swift as what?
As swift as the eagle flieth.
Wait a minute, what's our mascot? A damn eagle. That's how you know. Oh, how you know inside a white man. He's giving you clues everywhere. An eagle. There ain't no other country that reps an eagle. Keep going.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
We didn't understand these people when we first got here. We understand them now, and yet we still speak, and they still don't understand us. They want us to understand them, but they don't want to understand us. And that's messed up. That's why I said I don't give support to these things, man. Because they sit there and they don't care about nobody. They want people to respect them. If you're late for work, call in. If you're late for work, call out. If you're doing this, call out. If you're doing that, call out. Put your bag on top of it. But when it comes...
That's just off the tongue.
Look. Look, Satan trying to block me right now.
Says a robo shit.
Okay, let me go.
Says a robo shit.
Satan jumping on me right now, right? But they don't want to listen. They want our women looking like hoes right now, wearing skinny jeans, sitting there selling their booty, sitting there doing these things.
Grab a book.
But this is what they do. Sitting there teaching idolatry, crosses and shit. Ain't even no cross. Cross is your death sentence. Yes.
What are you selling? What are you selling?
What am I selling?
Yes.
I'm not selling anything. This is the law.
You don't have to yell at me. Maybe I'm actually willing to listen to whatever you have to say. But if you deliver it wrong, that's going to get confidence. I'm telling you right now, it's not.
So
maybe the form that I'm taking right now, you might not be successful to it. You might not be susceptible to it. Because of what I look like. But what I'm telling you is, that's not the way. You don't shame people into believing. You love them. I mean, this isn't something I'm seeing out of that book. This is just actually what I feel like.
So you read your Bible. You believe in God.
I believe in.
So if you don't believe in God and you don't believe in Bible and you don't respect God, why should anybody respect you?
I did not ask for your respect. I just said that I had to.
He got hearing problems. Get 1 John 5 and 3.
I had to have reconstructive surgery on my face because I got the car accident. I can't hear nothing out of that ear. But I hear you quite clearly. And I can still speak on a personal tone. Because I know that others, even though they cannot
I'm
hear
out
the
here
way
to
that
reach
I
the
hear.
brothers and sisters. I'm out here trying to call the brothers and sisters.
First John
I'm
5,
speaking.
But you're not.
5 and 4. First John 5
It seems to me, because I just walked past you, and what you said was, we want our men and that our men have our women out here looking like whores. And you said that right after I walked past.
I hate it. I hate it. I don't want to see you out here like that.
That's okay. That's okay. It's okay to hate, but it's not okay to shame people and make them feel bad about the way that they are. Your job is not to shame. Your job is to teach and make better. Period.
You can't hate.
But if you don't understand what you're doing wrong, how can you become better?
How do you understand unless you are taught?
We don't want sisters out here
But
to sit here.
if you are
see
not
how the
taught-
sister's talking over me? She wants me to
No,
answer
I'm
her
talking
question, but she's
to
talking
you.
over me.
I'm talking
You're
to
teaching.
you.
This is
I'm
so
talking
you
to
want
you.
somebody to respect
So I'm
you.
a
So how can I
woman.
respect you if you don't want to respect me?
No,
or
but
you don't
no,
want to
I
respect
need
the
to
Most
be
High.
dressed a certain way.
So
I
then
can
why is
receive
somebody
your
expected
respect.
to sit here and talk to you if you're not
Do
going
you
to
know
respect the
Jesus
Most High?
Christ, the woman that Jesus Christ came down off the cross, the first
First
woman that he
Corinthians
talked to
11:3.
was a prostitute. The
Give
woman
me
that he talked to was the
First
woman that you are
Timothy 2:9.
shaming right
Because
now.
right now we got a demon sitting in front of me that's sitting there talking, and she doesn't know the word. You're not listening.
I do.
Here.
I do know the
So I'll
word.
let the Most High answer you. How about that?
I would appreciate
Okay,
it.
I'll let the Most High answer.
I
Every
would
man be a
appreciate it.
liar.
Go
God's
ahead.
the truth. What you want in 1
I
Corinthians?
do. I will appreciate. I will appreciate the word, but I will not appreciate you shaming people on the streets.
1 Corinthians
Shame
11, verse
does not
3.
bring love.
But
God is love.
I would have
Period.
ye
Listen,
know
that's the word.
that the head of every man is Yahushua, and the head of the woman is the man,
Go ahead.
and the head of Christ is Yahweh.
Go ahead.
Every man pray or prophesy having his head covered, dishonor of his
So if I have
head.
my head covered, I'll be dishonor on my head. Go ahead, keep going.
Do you understand the
But
word?
every woman that prayeth or prophesies with her head uncovered, dishonor of her head. For that is even all one, as if she has been shaven.
Thank you. Keep going to 34. Go ahead. First Timothy 2:9.
Where in that?
That was the Most High. That wasn't even me.
Where in that does that say when you see a woman that you are supposed to shame her instead of save her?
Rebuke sharply.
You have
That's what
not.
we're out here to do. Rebuke sharply. Meaning you're out of bad. You're out of pocket right now, and the Most High doesn't like it.
And
No.
God, what
Are
God
you,
says out of pocket.
are
Where
you
in
going
the
to be
Bible?
treated that way?
Where in the
Are
Bible?
you going to
does it
get
say?
treated that way?
I would treat
I
that
would
way
treat
by
you with respect.
By
If
you.
you treat me with
By
respect.
you.
All right,
By you.
understand this.
Go ahead.
By
That's
you.
the answer.
Verse
By
14.
you. I don't have my actual scripture here,
Does not
but I do have
even
my
nature-
Bible on my phone.
Does not
do
even
have my
nature
Bible on my
teach you
phone.
that
See where I
if a
would like
man
to go
have
at?
long hair, it is a shame unto him? So that's a shame.
No. I was looking for.
No temptation. 1 Corinthians.
Give me two.
No
Go ahead,
temptation
bring
has
out two.
overtaken you that is not common to man. God
Go
is
ahead, bring out
faithful,
two.
and he will love you, and
Hold
he
on,
will
hold on.
not
Let her-
let
she
you
got
be
a scripture.
tempted
Go ahead.
beyond your ability. So whatever woman that you see walking past you, God is not going to let you be tempted by that. So therefore, you shall never shame that woman just because you feel like you should be better than her. Because maybe
A
she's taller than
shame
you.
comes
You
in
shame
because
me.
you sit
It
here.
says right
Yeah.
here in the Bible
Are you
that
doing
what you
what
are
you? Are
doing
you
wrong.
doing your part?
I definitely am. Definitely I am. Definitely
Is
I
your head
am.
uncovered right now reading the Bible? Is your head uncovered?
What I am, what
Is
I'm
he
going to
just
say,
did he
so
just
while you're
read
laughing
that?
at me, what
Did
I'm
he
saying,
just
I
read
bet
that?
you at the end, when God will judge us, I will say have saved more souls than you will ever.
So
With
then if
your
you're talking
shame.
and reading the Bible,
But you will never be able to reach any of those souls doing that. So you keep preaching these men to death because that is what you are
They're the
doing, false
readers.
prophet. False prophet. False.
Bye-bye.
False. No
I
good
hope
God.
you, if you
No
read
good
the
God.
Bible, I
No
hope
good
you
God.
change
I
your
do
own ways.
every single day.
You just read
No
the Bible
God is
yourself.
in you. No
Change
God is
your
in
own
you.
ways.
No God is in you.
I'm
and
out
you're
here
leading these
teaching
young
you.
men into
Are you
danger
standing
and
out
distress.
here? You're out here and half naked.
I am, because I have a family that I take care of. And I pray to God on my knees every day so I can take care of him. And he made a way for me. The same way that after Jesus died on the cross, when the first person that he gave the gospel to was a woman, they were going to stone.
So what does it say about a woman speaking in church?
I don't know. The Bible don't say nothing about a woman speaking in church. If Jesus really had a problem with a woman speaking, he would have not. The first person when he rolls out the grave that he gave the gospel to.
Because my
The
rebuke
gospel.
caused the sharp, it cut to your heart, and she came. You came to me.
Actually, what it was,
you could have kept walking.
What it was is that it kind of fucked me up because the only person that actually
Was
acts like that.
anybody standing here before you walked up?
Just black men. It's always black men who shame black women. Instead of bringing them up, you step on them.
Shame a black woman.
Every
How many
time.
women have we uplifted? How many women have we uplifted?
How many
Have we
women
lifted
walk
women
past
up?
this corner?
Oh, okay, so you're the first woman to come
How
up here
many
and say,
women have
I'm
walked past
shaming
this
black
corner?
women because you can't hold for your own self.
I do hold for myself. That's why
Okay,
I'm
then
standing
why
on my
don't you
own 2
cover
feet in
yourself
front of
and
you.
present yourself as a lady?
I do present myself as a lady, but I know when I walk past you, the first thing that you called me, you said whore.
Is this a
I was
lady?
halfway down the street.
Is this ladylike?
I am.
It's ladylike. Look, look.
Am I unladylike?
This is what?
See my
Why
back?
people come, we got whorehouses out. This is ladylike.
To me, you look like a lady. All I can go is I hold my
Didn't
eyes.
even know
You're
I was a
covered,
whore.
that's ladylike.
Didn't even know I was a whore.
A skirt.
Didn't even
A
know I
skirt.
was a skirt
It's
with
cold.
pants.
It's you
I
see
have
everybody bundled
I
up
have
right
2
now.
pairs of
And
pants
she's
on.
got leggings and this is
I have a
leggings
wool
for a
coat
woman.
and 2 pairs of pants on.
Okay, go ahead.
What he just did to me was shameful. Not, I should be shamed.
I'm trying to have a discourse with you. What's your name?
My name is Alicia.
My brother, y'all.
What you are doing right now, me
Hold on,
and
I
my
didn't
mother
ask.
and
I
my
didn't
father
ask.
used to do that every day.
I didn't ask.
Every
I didn't
night.
ask that. I'm trying to give you some enlightenment. I'm trying to give you some knowledge, all right?
I would appreciate it
I know
because
you-
what I got
I understand
was
that.
something that I didn't even think that I
Okay.
was supposed to get from a black man
Yeah.
until I came to the South.
All right, I understand
But
that.
now I see the way you guys treat me. So I would love for you just give me a little bit of love right now.
Can you listen? Can you just listen for a minute? Can you listen for a minute?
Yes.
All right, so Alicia.
My name is Alicia.
All right, so Alicia, we're not out here to put our sisters down. We out here to bring our sisters up. So you probably took it, you know what I'm saying, offensive. You probably took it. Just listen. You say you're gonna listen, right? Listen. So you said you probably took it offensive, but the brother. That's just way of rebuke. God actually says to rebuke our neighbor, right?
No, God says love your neighbor.
Okay.
Love
let me
your
ask
neighbor
you something.
as you love yourself.
You know what love is?
Love. There's hard love. There's good love. There's God love. There's agape love. There's the type of
What's
love that's
God love?
God love is unconditional. That's that agape. That's that good love.
Can I show
That
you
no matter
the
what.
scripture in the Bible that defines love according to God?
What just happened to me? There was no love in
Can I
it, which made me stop.
Can I show you a scripture in the Bible?
Do you see how we're having this conversation right now?
Yeah, but
I would love to continue.
Can we keep it going? Can I show you a scripture in the Bible that God says what love is? Can I show you?
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 58. She came out and she told us what we're supposed to be doing. But it says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew thy people their transgressions. Okay then, so where do you get to here saying that?
What you are showing me right now, even just right now, what he just showed me
Go
right
ahead,
now.
go ahead, edify.
But what you did right now, that's not love.
Edify, go ahead.
Okay? And that's what has so many people around the world. That's why so many people are dying behind that book because of the way that you are moving.
All right, so hold on. So love, according to God, I'm going to bring it out to you. All right? Just hearken and listen.
I'm ready
Try to
listen.
understand. All right, try to learn.
Definitely.
You we not out here to put our sisters down. We not out here to step on our
I
sisters.
feel like it, and that's why I stopped.
But you feel like this is a misunderstanding. I'm gonna give you a better understanding, all right? We're gonna clarify. We're gonna clarify the words of God, all right?
Right.
1 John chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments. And his commandments are not grievous.
So, love according to God is keeping his commandments. And if you love God, you keep his commandments.
First commandment is love thy neighbor as you love yourself. And your neighbor could be anyone. It could be the whore walking down the street. It could be the person who is a thief. It could be a child murderer. It could be anyone. But you show them the same love that you show yourself. So what love shows that when you see someone walking down the street that you shame them? That's why Jesus Christ died on the cross, because he came back to stop what was going on because of what was written in that book. That's why you see how big that first chapter of that book is, the history of it. And you see how Jesus came back and he changed all of that? And especially what he did, he said, the first thing that he did when he rose from the grave was find a woman that the whole world wanted to kill for her bad deeds. And he gave her God's word. He gave her God's word.
Listen, Alicia, what's your nationality?
We're from Iran. You know Iran?
Are you the color?
Right now.
You know
Are you
Iran?
color of your
From
jacket?
Iran.
Almost.
Iran. You see Iran?
Almost.
Oh, Jesus, man.
What I'm telling you it's just a way that you can reach people. And even if you don't know anything, you can know everything about the world.
It's the book of
but
1
sometimes
John,
you can
chapter
learn
2.
something from everybody.
He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him.
With that anger and strife.
So if you ain't out here
That was
keeping
all
your
my
commandments,
friends.
you ain't nothing but a liar whispering in the ear. That's why she's trying to whisper to a brother that literally just came in, and he's teaching you.
I don't want to yell at you.
Because you don't want to edify yourself. The word is a sharp sword. It cuts to the soul. Her heart is cut. She's out here upset because we're sitting. Was I talking to her specifically? I wasn't talking to nobody specifically. No one.
Right now, Matthew 15:22.
God is not anger. God is love. So if anything God will never allow you to be angry at anything that I have to say to you right now. If
And
you are
why
honest
is
and
that
truthful,
oppression making a
I
white
know the
man
Lord.
mad?
I know him. And I will not, he does not shame me. If I was a white woman walking past you, you
We
would
don't
not
like
know that
Matthew
thing.
15,
The white man,
Yeah.
the white
But
woman,
you don't
and the
yell at
white
them when they
child,
walk past.
the devil on earth.
Look, it's about
But he
4 white girls
answered
walking
and
the street
said,
right now.
I am
We're
not
not
sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
They didn't say the nation.
I'm only looking for
Are
brothers.
you in Israel?
Brothers, that's
Read
it.
that.
These are
Brothers, they stop just like you stop.
You are Israel.
They
okay?
stop just like you stop.
So what? They are though. They are though.
Acts 13 and 1.
Yeah, I travel the
The,
world.
the Most High didn't.
I'm not
He
talking
spoke to
about
5,000
Israel.
people.
I'm actually
He didn't have a
Israel.
soft voice.
These are what
He
Israel
out
likes
here
to do.
whispering.
Acts 13 and 1.
That's why I
But I
asked you.
bet you if you ever saw a real, the Israelites do not look like the women that you are shaming right now. What I'm saying,
So you up
Yeah,
here to
because our
teach?
women are in
No.
order.
You up here to
Our
teach?
women got
Stop
fringes
it.
on that look
trying to teach
beautiful
us?
garments
No.
that got fringes.
maybe sometimes that's
the
what
facts.
I do. You never know who you're going to run into.
Verse 1.
But I know for
Now
sure.
there were in
I
the
was
assembly
raised- I know
that
for
was
sure.
at
I'll read that
Antioch
book back
certain
and forth.
prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called a nigger, and Lucius of Cyrene. I don't talk. No, I don't let nobody's head word go over the word.
This isn't hate that I'm speeding of. You never even said anything
It's good
negative.
to hate, sister. It
I
is
did
good to
not
hate.
know. It's not good to hate.
It's beautiful to hate.
That's what kills people.
So you say you up here to teach? The Lord said you can teach.
Right now, I feel like
You out of order right now.
that's why he stopped me in my tracks.
You out of order.
Usually, people yell at me on the street all day, every day. I never stop and say anything. But right now, I stopped and I said something because I felt like it was needed. God gave the gospel to a prostitute.
At least
That
I'm,
was
I'm,
God.
only, I'm only speaking to you right now so I can teach you and edify you. You're not teaching me.
You know what? Because I
you
have
out
a
of order.
vagina.
You out of
I
order
have a
right now.
vagina, so I cannot teach, right?
No, you out of order.
Jesus thought different.
Are you hearing me? You out of order right now. You shouldn't even. You
I'm
shouldn't
not
be up
in
here
your
trying
order.
to teach men.
I'm not in your order.
That's against God.
How?
Yahweh said, God, you're not supposed to be teaching men.
So, Mary Magdalene was not the first woman to open up.
What did Mary Magdalene call her?
She was a prostitute. That whore, God gave the gospel to.
Whoa.
That was a woman who he actually left his own word before he ascended to heaven
Let's see what
to
God
give
said.
to the world.
Let's see what God
Let the
said.
Most High answer.
Let
I
God.
didn't tell
Let's
me.
see what
She
God
just
said.
said the
Let
son
the
of
Most High
God's
answer.
mother is a
My
whore.
father
Keep
is a
reading. Ignore it. Ignore it. That is
You're doing a lot of talking, but you're not bringing out no scripture. That's why women are supposed to teach.
Well, I'm not bringing out scripture because I read it my entire life. So I'm not going to tell you things that I don't actually
Hey,
feel in
keep
my
reading the
spirit
word
that
of
I
God.
don't.
At least listen.
Keep
All right, so
reading.
I will.
Keep reading.
But
Don't
you
let
know
her
that
talk
it's hard
over
to
the
listen
word.
when there's 4 or 5 people different talking.
1 Timothy chapter 2,
I was just about to bring that up.
verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety.
Read before that. Read before that. Don't just start in the middle of a scripture.
See how she talking over the word?
No, I'm not talking over
Ignorant.
the
And she wants
word.
somebody to respect
You
her.
starting in the middle of a scripture.
Go up. Go to the
Does not
verse.
start right there.
Keep
Does
reading.
not start saying
Keep
that.
reading. Don't let her talk over the
Well,
word.
keep reading.
It's going to lead to the same
I'll be
thing.
quiet. 'Cause I've read that before. My
You're
mother
not going
and
to
my
say
father
have
are
respect for
not.
somebody who don't respect the word.
So if you already read it, why you dressed like that?
I don't think I was dressed wrong. Actually, I really don't. I'm different than my family right now. My mother just saw me the way that I was dressed, so I didn't even know
Oh,
I
it's
was
right
dressed.
up. Oh, wait a minute. Read the whole thing.
I have a
Hold
skirt
on.
that I have a
First,
dress
let's
that
bring
goes
this
to
out,
my
man.
knees.
First Timothy's. Go ahead,
thought I was
go ahead,
asking.
man.
But if you can teach
Check
me
that out.
something,
She talking over the word. You letting her cut you.
Is that modest?
yelling.
Is that modest?
If it was immodest, my father and my mother would have told me.
Your father. Your
My
mother would've told
father
you.
and my mother.
Who's your
argued.
father? Is it the Most High your father? And what did he just say?
My earthly father,
Who's your father?
who is a pastor.
Who's your
He would have
father?
told me, not like the way that I was dressed.
What did your father in heaven just say?
My father in heaven, you start, no, you said that. But
question. It's
my
just a
father
question.
in heaven did not shame me by the way I was walking down the street. But when you're reading it, read it to me. Because you're teaching me. You're not teaching everybody on the street because right now I'm
There's
actually
other
the
sisters
one
out
person
here
that
that
was
we
learn.
teaching to too. They listen.
I don't see no other sisters.
They listen.
But right
We
now,
see
I
them in
want
the
to
cracks
learn.
screaming and listen.
I want to learn. But I need you to actually
And
do
then
my
again,
thing.
like I said, you out of order. This not your platform. We're not going nowhere. This
I
not
don't
your
want you to
platform.
go anywhere. That's the problem. I don't want you to go anywhere. I want you to teach me, sir. I want you to show me better.
Chapter 2, verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety. So you
Keep
shouldn't be.
reading. No, keep reading.
Where am I shameful? Where am I shameful?
Hey, look,
Because my head isn't covered.
Hey, Salakia,
Keep
Salakia.
reading.
Keep reading, man. I got you.
Keep reading.
Not with braided hair, or gold, or Paris, or costly array,
None of that.
but which becometh women professing godliness
Godliness
with good works.
with good
I
works.
do do
What
that.
works?
Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going.
Verse 11. Let the woman learn in
In
silence
silence, what?
with all subjection.
All suggestions.
That's why I said you out of
All subjection to who? To God or to a random man on the street who claims
What are
that
we
he is
preaching?
of God?
We're preaching. Okay, here we go. I got you.
To
all.
God.
I got you all. I got
There's
you.
a
Let me break
difference.
this down.
There's a big difference because anybody can say anything.
Break this down.
But if there's a random man on the street who calls me a
Break this
whore
down.
as I walk past, yes, I'm going to stop and say something.
Ecclesiastes,
Because that's what just happened.
verse 25. A wicked woman abated the courage, making a heavy countenance, a wounded heart.
Oh, she wanted us to go hard. I was
No,
going
I
right
want
to
you
the
to.
side.
I want you to, because right now what you are doing, actually, I'm gonna put you on live. I'm gonna put you on live. Because right now what you're doing,
woman cometh the beginning of sin, and to
The
her
end of
we
days,
all
you will
die. Give the water no passage.
there's no damage
Neither
to
a
me.
wicked woman.
I made my peace with my God.
liberty to
I
gather
just haven't
abroad.
made peace with man yet.
What God is saying.
Neither a wicked woman to gather abroad.
You talking to
I have
So
2 pairs of
not
pants
thy
on.
way,
You up here
have
talking to
her
the man
cut
of the Lord.
off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce.
This is the Most High's words.
Because a man has a Bible in his hand does not
So
make him a land
she
of
seems
man
to
of
know the
love.
word, but she ain't adorning those in her quality. And that's the problem.
Because you don't like
so
the way
that's
that
the
I dress.
edification of it. But you're cut
cannot
because
see.
you don't
You
want to
cannot
hear.
see.
So,
You actually can't see any skin
Ecclesiastes
on me.
chapter 26,
You can't
verse
even see my-
25.
only
A
thing that's not
shameless
covered is
woman
my head.
shall be counted as a dog. But she that is shamefaced will fear the Most High. So, this is why anybody dressed like a whore and wants to walk around is because he sat here and
Hold on,
dressed
wait,
like
hold on,
this.
wait. Actually, you want to
And they
speak
wonder
to...
why they get treated
Hold on,
this
wait.
way.
Well, no. You treat people that way because it makes you feel better about yourself.
Because
You don't
you
treat
don't
people that way
listen.
because God
No,
likes that.
you just a
God does not
hard-headed
like you
woman.
hurting people.
What are we doing?
God does not like you hurting people.
I love my sisters too. And it's a
What
shame.
you
It's
showed
just
me
like,
was
wow.
no love.
No. I
Love
wasn't
when I
talking
walked
to you.
past, but you were.
What
You
is
stopped.
love?
I
didn't
stopped
call
because
you.
you said
I didn't-
whore when I walked past.
And-
That's why I stopped.
And
God
so you
is
took
love.
it personally.
God is love.
Okay.
So if you love God,
Then why
you
don't
would
you
never
take the
treat
Most
your
High
sister
personally?
that way.
Why aren't you taking the Most High personally?
John,
I do take it
I don't
personally.
need
Actually,
to.
I'm not
I'm
good.
stiff now. I'm too hard-headed. That's what's wrong with our women today. They think they too grown, and then when they come
Because
up
men
with
like you
right,
don't
and
teach
their
us
organs
right.
missing,
Men
that's
like
why.
you don't teach us correctly.
Because they don't need
Men
a
like
man.
you
They're
scream
too
and beat
hard-headed
us.
stiff-necked.
That's why. Men like you feel better about screaming at us on the corner, than beating on us, than they do about teaching us and doing better for their people. Men
No,
like you
my
are
job is to
subservient.
reach
If
the
I was
people.
a white woman
And look what
walking
it
down the
did.
fucking
It
street,
caused you to gather through
Look,
the word,
look.
through the spirit.
because people want to hear.
No, we didn't have
People wanna
nobody
know.
here.
Exactly.
He wasn't standing here.
Exactly.
He wasn't standing
Exactly.
here. And you wasn't
So
standing
maybe
here.
this was a
I was
great
talking
teaching opportunity.
to those on there. There was
Teaching
nobody
opportunity.
else.
Maybe
It
this was
bringing
a
out the
teaching
word.
opportunity
You
that
got
you
offended.
had.
That's what it is.
A teaching
You got
opportunity that you
offended.
had, but instead of you teaching, you're shaming.
Sorry, bring the word out.
She don't care
You're
about what we
shaming
say, but the
with
Lord
people
is
who
gonna
actually
care.
are from where you're saying that you're reading the Bible from.
1 John
First John
chapter 5, verse 3.
5 verse 3.
For this is the love of God,
What?
that we keep his commandments.
We keep his commandments. What?
And his commandments are not grievous.
That's the love of God. Oh,
Sounds like it to me.
Love is in my
God
heart.
is love. God
Love is in my heart.
God is love.
Love
What
is-
I've been shown and what you have shown, other people have walked up right here, it's not love.
You don't get it, brother.
What you guys have shown is not love. That's why there's a crowd right here. Because that's what people gravitate towards.
1 John
Hate.
chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep
What is
his
the love of God?
commandments. And his commandments are not grievous.
Read it again.
Hold on.
No, she's not getting it. Read it again.
No.
Precept.
Because
Get it
It's the
again.
book of Romans, chapter 6,
God
verse 23.
is love.
For the
Keep
wages
his
of sin
commandments.
are
His
death.
first commandment is
The wages of sin are death. Spiritual death or physical death, it's death.
Oh, read that
But the
again.
gift of Elohim is eternal life through Yahweh Messiah, our master.
Our master. What the Lord said, cover your head, be modest.
So if you don't want to listen to the law, you don't want to adorn yourself as a lady, you're not going to get treated or
God
accepted as a
cares.
lady. If you want to talk over your men and not hear the word,
if I was a
then you're
white
getting
woman,
upset
you
because,
wouldn't be yelling at me on the
women are
fucking
acting
corner
like
right
hoes,
now.
which is clear. I didn't gotta say
I
that.
watched 4 white
Is it-
women walk
am I
down the
lying?
street, but when I
Am
walk
lying?
past,
Am
you
I
scream
lying?
whore.
If the women walk
show you
around
what
in a
I'm
gay
talking
bar and
about.
half naked, you acting like a
I'm
hoe.
half naked.
You acting like a hoe.
I'm acting like a hoe.
You
Am I
dressing
naked?
like a hoe.
Put some clothes on, ain't nothing hard
You
about
dress.
it.
Where?
Why
I have
did you
clothes
straighten
on.
your hair? Is your hair normally straight?
Why did I straighten my hair? Because my
Because-
job requires it.
Because you're down. Because you want to be fit in to white people. And next thing I know,
It
I
actually
guarantee
kind
you,
of seems a
you
lot
come
better.
to
Seems
your
a
hair
lot
blonde
better
too.
than fitting in with black people, right? So are you saving
All right.
souls or are you
You're
running them
gonna
away?
hate on what comes up between your own legs.
I'm mad about what happened
Exactly.
between my
She
legs.
said, I'm going to love my black people. Do you not have black children?
No, actually I don't.
Oh, shit. She hates her own self. That's self-hatred.
I don't have black children.
That is self-hatred.
I don't have any kids.
That's what this place teaches you. Self-hatred to our
Don't
people.
have any kids.
Self-hatred.
But if you go around and
Hey,
stay with another nation,
Leviticus 19:18, man. Leviticus 19:18. Let's stick with the scriptures, man. It don't matter what we say. What we say is banned and unpopular. But the words is what cut. It's the edification that we give them. Keep going. Leviticus 19:18. It's love, sister. It's love. We love our people.
precept.
Precept, bring that out.
John chapter 7, verse 24.
Bring it out.
Judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment.
Yeah, it's righteous judgment, right?
Righteous judgment.
Don't judge your appearance, man. That you can't just go out
She
and
looking
talk
for
to
something.
No,
Realizes the
actually,
law.
I'm looking for a pastor.
She don't know the law.
I'm actually calling a pastor right now, so you can speak to a man because you don't appreciate the woman's word. The woman of God speaking to you. I want you to speak to a grown man.
Oh, God of heaven.
I
We're
am.
talking about
I
women
am.
of God. Look, I think I
I
got
am.
that one. What's that, Jeremiah?
It's okay.
Women of God. That was the same thing that he destroyed another place for. You want to go into that?
No.
No,
I don't want you to do none
no.
of that. I don't want you to do none of that. What I want you to do, because you're not ever going to
I
respect
was
it because
just
it's coming
going
out
in
of my
on
pretty
all
mouth.
this. And it's not funny that you happen to walk up when I'm talking about Jerusalem and Israel being disobedient. That's what called her.
Do you really
because
think
that's
that that's
exactly
what
what I was
draws people?
reading. Go to
Why do you think
Jeremiah
that's what
5.
draws people?
Go to Jeremiah 5. That's what I was reading. I was speaking for everybody. Jeremiah 5 was what I was breaking down.
Well, you
I
think
was
that what you're
breaking
doing
down
right now is
Jeremiah
actually going to bring
5.
souls to Christ.
Unrighteous Israel.
Hey, we're from Israel.
Unrighteous
What?
Israel.
First of all, my name is not that.
We're from.
Was I not breaking down Jeremiah 5?
Let me tell you,
Everything
man.
about it was talking about people, our people, being disobedient, and the Most High is going to destroy you for it.
Let me tell you, man, we're from
And who
Israel.
walks up? Everybody walks up. You
Don't
too.
wanna listen to nothing.
Yeah, listen to
So
it.
that
You don't
was
wanna
the
listen to
spirit of
anything
the
else
Most
but your
High,
own
not
mouth.
me.
Can I
He
tell you-
was
That
using
is
my
the
voice.
signal of a false
That's
prophet,
it.
and you will lead these
I
men
spoke
into
truth.
destruction.
We're from
I
Israel
lied
and
not.
We're from Israel.
You're offended
and we
by
say,
it.
We
No.
say,
That's
I
why.
shall-
I'm not
And
offended.
then
I'm
Guys
not
shall love
offended.
each other.
Actually,
Come up here and say, oh,
no,
no,
I was
women are
offended
hoes.
by you calling me a whore when I walked past you. I'm not offended
But
by
there
the
was
Bible.
Nobody standing
That's
there.
I was right here
That's
and
a
you
verbal
said,
offense.
when a woman dresses like a
She
whore
took it personally.
when I'm walking past,
That's a verbal-
that was
And she,
offensive.
look,
That was an
you
assault.
took it personally. You
What
came
other
from
woman was
all
right
around
here?
the corner
You were
and
talking
stood
about
there and
me.
took it personally.
And that's why I stopped. And since you feel like, oh, I'm a woman, and you need to yell so loud so you can
And
hear
you don't
a woman,
understand
I will let you
that
speak to a
to
man.
sit here
Speak
and
to a
tell
man.
my people their
to a man.
transgressions.
Let me tell you, man, we're from Israel.
Leviticus
He
19:18.
ain't listening.
Yeah, and
He
we
wants
say,
to shame people.
and we say we don't judge each other, you know. We're from-
Leviticus chapter
we're from
19.
Israel. Like, this is our religion, you know what I'm talking about? Judaism.
Verse 29.
It's our religion.
Do not
And
prostitute
in our
thy
religion,
daughter
we say we
to
shall
cause her
not
to be
hate
a
each
whore,
other, you know?
lest the land fall to
Stop
whoredom,
telling me the Bible. Like,
and the land
this is
become
like-
full of wickedness.
Oh, wickedness. Break, you want to break it down?
This is our Okay, man. Just
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18.
I can't walk away.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord.
Neighbor as yourself, right?
But they will like just yell to the on the
Read
phone.
again.
Yeah, I'm actually really thinking that that's all they're gonna do because they don't want to. They actually don't want to know the word of God.
Leviticus chapter 19,
Wait,
verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against thy children.
What?
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people,
Thy people. What? Keep reading.
but thou shalt love the neighbor as thyself.
So your neighbor is the children of thy people, not every damn body.
Not
Keep
feeling the
reading.
love.
Why should I
We're
listen?
Jewish.
Not feeling the
And in
love.
our religion, like you can't
I
convert
am
to
the
Judaism
Lord.
if you're not born
Not
Jewish.
Ye shall
feeling the
keep
Y'all
my
love.
are like
statutes.
faking it.
You're not
We're-
actually
Every
We are the
1, 2,
actual
3,
people.
4, 5. Yeah, 5 people standing on this corner, and
we
not one
are
of them
the
can
people
say that
of
they
Babylon.
felt your
We are
blood.
Jews.
They felt your shame and your disrespect.
Have you ever read the
And that's what you are spreading out of that book right there. Hello, cousin, right here. Hey.
Yeah,
Hey,
read
I just,
Talmud.
okay, so you guys want to
The
talk to
Torah.
me, right? They're telling me because I'm a
Talmud
woman,
is
I
not just
cannot
one
know the
book.
word
The Talmud
of
is
God.
700 books.
Because I'm a woman, I cannot know the word of God.
No, you're taking things
When
out
I
of
walk
context.
past these men called me a whore and said that I can never know the word of God because I have a vagina.
It is out of context.
Give me that
It is out of
understanding.
context.
Give me that understanding.
I don't have the verse.
Oh, you don't have
The
it.
Talmud is very humongous. Well, let me tell you.
I'm supposed to be subservient to a man
If you're not
who
born
screams
Jewish,
whore
you're
at
not born
women
Jewish,
walking
you
down the
can't
street.
do this. Like,
We know that. I want to know what you
yeah, we are Jewish.
Would you like to speak to a man? This is a preacher.
Oh, okay, so why does the Bible call you Satan?
I'm not out of order. I'm not out of order. What I am is a real soldier for the Lord. What I am is a real soldier for a Lord. And what you are following right now is a charlatan. And that man is going to lead you. He's already lost, but he's going to lead you into death. You.
And are not
You don't
of
need
the
to death.
synagogue
You
of
don't believe
Satan.
what I'm telling you, but you.
So I know you're devil.
Wait,
I'm right. I don't want to
the
talk.
David star is our star. The menorah is our menorah. Everything is
Dude, you can't even
the Lord's
survive
Prayer?
through the sun.
Do you know the Lord's Prayer?
You can't even survive in the sun.
If you don't want to hear it, what I'm telling
Your
you is,
pigment don't
what
allow
this
you.
man
What do
is
you mean? So
teaching
you
you
don't
is
have to be black
hate.
to be Jew? You can't
He's
be
not
white and Jew?
teaching you the word of God. He's not
So
teaching
the
you
Jews
love.
are black.
You're following in between the
Oh,
charlatan
okay,
who
so then
preaches
what makes
hate.
you Jewish?
That is
To
not the
be
word of
Jewish,
God.
you have to be Judean.
Oh, hey, Mom.
Yahawada. You understand that? Yahawada. Yeah, you're not Jew. Bye-bye.
No, I was
Bye,
born.
bye.
Okay,
Bye,
listen,
bye.
is your mom- is your-
I know.
is your mom a
synagogue
Jew?
of Satan.
Is your
I
mom
don't
a
even
Jew?
want to
Is your
talk
mom
to
a
you.
Jew?
What, did it say by the house of your mother or by the house of your
Is your mom
father?
a Jew? Is your mom a Jew?
Did it say by the house
Is
of
your
your
mom a
mother or
Jew?
by the